Hey y'all, this is Muskox, and today I'm going to be naming all of the first level subdivisions in North America. So first level subdivision is basically the first level of local administration under the national government. So it'd be like the states in the United States, the provinces in Canada, or like England or Scotland in the United Kingdom. So yeah, I'm going to be naming all of those in North America. So we're going to start out with the Bahamas. So you have Bimini, Grand Cay, East Grand Bahama, West Grand Bahama, North Andros, South Andros, Central Andros, Mangrove Cay, Barrymore, Freeport, North Abaco, South Abaco, Central Abaco, Hopetown, Green Turtle Cay, New Providence, Spanish Wells, Harbor Inlet, North Eleuthera, South Eleuthera, Central Eleuthera, Black Point, Exuma, Cat Island, Rum Cay, Long Island, Ragged Island, Crooked Island, San Salvador, Acklands, Antigua, and Mayaguana. And then in the UK we have Bermuda, the British Virgin Islands, the Turks and Caicos Islands, the Cayman Islands, and then also Montserrat, and Anguilla. And then in Cuba, we have Pinar del Rio, Isla de Juventud, Matanzas, Mayabec, Artemisa, Havana, Sancti Spiritus, Santiago, Holguin, Guantanamo, Las Tunas, Ciego de Avila, Cienfuegos, Villa Clara, Camagüey, and Granma. And then moving on to Jamaica, you have St. James, St. Anne, St. Mary, St. Catherine's, St. Elizabeth, St. Andrew, St. Thomas, Kingston, Westmoreland, Hanover, Portland, Trelawney, Clarendon, and Manchester. Moving on to Haiti, we've already gotten a lot of cardinal directions there, but you also have southeast, northeast, northwest, Neep, Grand Anse, and Artibonite. And then moving on to the Dominican Republic, we have La Vega, Azua, San Jose, Paravia, Pedernales, Barahona, Independencia, Elias Pina. We've already gotten Santiago, but we also have to get Santiago Rodriguez, Bauruco, Dahabon, and then you also have San Juan, Monte Cristi, Valverde, Puerto Plata, Espaillat, Duarte, Hermanas Mirabal, Maria Trinidad Sanchez Ramirez, Monsignor Noel, San Cristobal, Santo Domingo, San Pedro, Monte Plata, Samana, El Sebo, Atomayor, La Altagracia, La Romana, and that's in the Dominican Republic. Moving on to some USA territories, we have Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. And then moving on to some French territories, you have Saint Martin and Saint Bartholomew. And then moving on to St. Kitts and Nevis, they just have St. Kitts and Nevis. And then moving on to the Caribbean, you have St. George, St. John, St. Peter, St. Paul, and St. Philip, and Barbuda and Antigua and Barbuda, Martinique and Guadeloupe, and France, St. Luke, St. Mark, St. Patrick, St. David, and St. Joseph in Dominica, St. Lucie, Christchurch, and St. Michael in Barbados. And then in St. Lucia, you have Soufriere, Canary, Laborie, and then you also have Vieux-Fort, Castries, Dennery, Micoud, Choiseul, Anse-la-Raye, Gros Isle. And then moving on to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you have the Grenadines and Charlotte. Moving on to Grenada, you have Carriacou. And then moving on to Trinidad and Tobago, you have Tobago, San Fernando, Diego Martin, Port of Spain, Arima, Tunapuna, Point Fortin, Pinal, Sangre Grande, Cuva, Princestown, Siparia, Chaguanas, and Mayara. And then that's it there. And then moving on to Panama, you have Chiriqui, Panama, we've already gotten Panama Est, Embera, Nasotieri, Ngabe Bugle, Bocas del Toro, Herrera, Veraguas, Los Santos, Bunayala, Darien, Colon, and Cocle. And then moving on to Costa Rica, we've already gotten San Jose. We also have to get Guanacaste, Punta Arenas, Limon, Alajuela, Heredia, and Cartago. Moving on to Nicaragua, we have North Caribbean, South Caribbean, Nueva Segovia, Esteli, Leon, Granada, Rivas, Managua, Carazo, Masaya, Chontales, Chinandega, Matagalpa, Jinotega, Managua, no, we already got Managua, Boaco, and Rio San Juan. And then moving on to Honduras, we've already gotten, oh wait, no, we forgot one in Nicaragua, we forgot Madrid. Moving on to Honduras, we've already gotten Colon. We also have to get Copan, Cortez, Comayagua, Lloro, Atlantida, Islas de la Bahia, Gracias a Dios, Olancho, El Paraíso, Valle, Choluteca, Ocotepec, Intibuca, Santa Barbara, Lempira, Francisco Morazan, and the last one, which is La Paz. And then in El Salvador, we've got in San Salvador and La Paz. We also have to get La Libertad, La Union, Morazan, Usulutan, Sonsonete, San Miguel, Santa Ana, Ahuachapan, Cabañas, San Vicente, Cuscatlan, and Chalatenango. Moving on to Guatemala, we have to get Zacapa, Jalapa, Jutiapa, El Progreso, Santa Rosa, San Marcos, Guatemala, Alta Verapaz, Baja Verapaz, Chiquimula, Escuintla, Suchi Tepequez, Saca Tepequez, Izabal, Petén, Quetzaltenango, Chimaltenango, Huehuetenango, Totonican, Totonicapan, Quiche, Solola, and Retal Julio. Moving on to Belize, we've already gotten Stand Creek. We also have to get Toledo, Orange Walk, Belize, Corozal, and Cayo. And then moving on to Mexico, we have to get Mexico, Hidalgo, Querétaro, San Luis Potosi, Aguascalientes, Guanajuato, Michoacán, Jalisco, Sinaloa, Sonora. We've gotten Baja. We also have to get Baja Sur, Chihuahua, Durango, Coahuila, Tamaulipas, Nuevo León, Zacatecas, Nayarit, Colima, Puebla, Tlaxcala, Morelos, Veracruz, Quintana Roo, Tabasco, Campeche, Chiapas, Yucatan, Oaxaca, and Guerrero. And then moving on to the USA, you have Alaska, Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Idaho, Utah, Wyoming, Montana, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maine, and Vermont. In New England, Canada, you have Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Quebec, Ontario, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta, British Columbia, Yukon, Northwest Territories, Nunavut, Greenland, Saint Pierre, and then there's two left. Could it be Eczema and Black Point? No. Which two are left? I'm not entirely sure. It is Aruba and Curacao. Alright. That is everything. So thank you, and I hope you have a great day. Adios.